Hello, hello, hello. My name is Fox James, or for Full Sail University, it's James Strawn. This is my ILA project. I had to, this is like take two on it because I had to find the original file for it. I thought I lost it and I had to redo everything all over again, which was a big, terrible thing because it took at least about like three hours to do. So, um, um, anyway, so I'm gonna use the first startup as kind of a walkthrough of what I had to do, and then I'm gonna do a quick run through of what I accomplished on the finishing touches. So essentially, what I had to do in this ILA assignment of blueprint communication is having to get this said box right here to be able to communicate with this door so I can be able to go through it and stuff. And so many other things I had to do. Gain blueprints to communicate with doors. Gain levers to communicate with doors. Gain trigger objects to communicate with doors, and also gain having item pickups to communicate with um, bringing something up or opening another door, collecting items, collectible items. So to give you kind of the quick rundown, like I said, this cube we had to, or I had to make a box collision in order for it to make this barrier go away. Now, um, once I was able to do that with using the same blueprint and just making a child off of it, going to this one, replacing a wall for that new blueprint wall or blueprint door that I made with the child, but this time being a trigger, um, or a lever, I think it was like either lever or trigger object, uh, had to communicate the lever with the door to be able to be able to go through it. Or no, just box collision. Sorry, I stand corrected. This was the wall for the one that I had to put a door in here with the same box collision as we used right into this one for the pressure plate to move the cube. So we use kind of the same exact thing off of there to make this door right here a box collision door. So it was essentially a collision BP door. The next room was the lever, as I was talking about being a step ahead of myself. We use this lever to communicate with another door using the same parent door that we used in the beginning as we used for the second step and as we would use for um, the next previous steps. So we I made uh, the blueprints to communicate with this lever to be able to communicate with that door. As far as with items dropping down right here, we had to, or I had to see if what was the player interacting with this pressure plate and including with the items dropping down, communicating with this pressure plate and it recognizing that the ball was not going to open said door and the player communicating with this pressure plate that could be the only one having a key to open this door. Um, then I had to come up with another um, item to collect. Uh, well, this time it had to be an item to collect to make this appear up or back into its original state to bring the ramp up. And in the final spot right here of using the collectible items that we have seen here as kind of essentially using the same thing, just in a different uh, uh, blueprint communication, slightly different, to open a door right here to complete the game. Now, I'm gonna go through that beginning step process from here in the beginning, just on a different one. As you can see, I have it completed right here. As far as going through the steps, I am gonna show you from the beginning, like how I was telling you of everything communicating with each other. By pressing play, I'm going to start right here. I'm going to push this item off this platform, which had a pressure plate on it, or has a pressure plate on it, and it's going to deactivate that door. Now, using the same door, but as a parent function, to open up this door, just by walking close to it and walking away, it clearly brings the barrier down. Now, again, using the same parent function as the front, just as the child on that door and including this door, I'm gonna use a lever, and it's gonna turn the barrier down. And just like I was saying earlier as well, there's going to be items that the blueprints read as it's hitting, going across the pressure plate, but it's not deactivating this barrier. But if I were to go over it, it deactivates the barrier, like so. Um, like the ramp that was here is not here until I interact with it. And as over here, I am not going to be able to go inside here and complete the level because it's so within range. I'm going to collect, which shows the collectibles left, and it's counting down. Got 1, 2, and 3, and we have completed the level by going through all the steps. Now, I did say we've made this the parent function as all of these doors that were all the way over here, all child. So these doors are child of this parent door, as I show you right here. Door number one, door number one, door final way over there, door lever over here, and door trigger, which was right over here, and the BP key, which was indicating this item over here to picking up that drops the well, you can't see it, but it's the that raises the platform up so we can be able to get up here to use the ramp to get up to these collectible items. And these collectible items are what we had communicating down here in this area right here as a collectible item to open the last and final door. This is the walkthrough for my ILA Blueprint Communication, and I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys liked it a lot.